to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantor with the B.B. Comer Memorial Library. And before we get started, I want to thank TV47, Chris especially, for all they do to help us put on this program. Today, I'm joined by Lauren Layton. She is the Special Events Coordinator at the Sylacauga Parks and Rec Department. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Great. Well, I heard Lauren speak at a Sylacauga Arts Council meeting the other day, and so I've already heard a lot of the things going on. I'm very excited about what's going on.
We are too. We're very busy and we love it. We like it that way.
That is great. That's great. Well, before we get more into that, tell us about yourself.
Well, as you said, my name is Lauren Layton. I'm the Special Events Coordinator for the Sylacauga Parks and Recreation. I'm a resident of Sylacauga, graduate of Sylacauga High School.
Yeah.
So these are my roots, and I'm glad to be here and to be able to serve our community in this capacity.
Wow. Well, this is a new position, I believe, at the Rec.
It is.
Right now.
Yes, ma'am.
What does a special events coordinator do? I know that sounds like it's self-explanatory, but just kind of explain your role.
Sure. Yeah. Well, on a day-to-day basis, I'm constantly researching new things that we can bring to our community and planning events for the community throughout the year. We have 32 events planned already for the coming year, so we're excited about that. Yes. So working on the details of that is my primary job. And creating publicity and things that you see on Facebook, most of that is something that I've created, so that's part of my job, but lots of things to do.
That is a very full-time job.
It is.
Mean, I research for our summer programs, and that's pretty time-consuming.
It is.
To find something good.
Absolutely.
Or somebody or an event or a band or whatever.
Or something new that somebody else hasn't done. You know, it's great to also do research and see what other communities are doing and what is successful for them, and we can bring that to our community as well, but also trying to brainstorm some fresh and new ideas that we're going to be bringing in. So
wow. Well, what events have you had so far?
So far, we've done 2 concerts in the park, one in July and one in August, I believe it was the end of August, and then we did, it was September, and we've done a movie in the park, and I believe those 3, and Food Truck Friday we also did this past weekend. So we've had 4 so far, and they've all been really well attended. Our community has really rallied and gotten on board with what we've got going on, so we're excited about that.
That is great. That's great. I know. Now, are these just for adults or children, or do you try to make it
everybody? Yes, we are trying to appeal to all demographics. And of course, certain events, you know, we're going to have for children specifically. We've got some coming up that we'll talk about.
Good.
Yes. But a lot of our movies in the park and concerts in the park are for all ages. So I think that's wonderful for our community.
That is great. We're always looking for something fun to do with our children, our grandchildren, our family, or just as a couple.
Yes.
And now, where are most of the events? The outdoor events? Where
Yes,
have they
most of them are held in Central Park. We kind of use that as our event space. Now, not all of the events will be held there throughout the year, but that is our primary space for events.
Right. Now, I have a question. I know you said you've shown movies outside. How do you show a movie outside?
We actually have a very large 25-foot blow-up screen that we use, and we rear project it. So we have a special movie screen that you can actually project from behind.
Yes.
And so we set that up, have a soundboard, speakers, which we're going to be adding to improve the quality of our sound.
Sure.
You know, it was our first one this past August, so we're working out the kinks to make it better. And I think this next one on October 21st is going to be a blast.
That is very fun. I know. So there's one coming up.
We're
going to talk about events.
We are going to talk about events. I don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah. Now, I know you've done things now because the weather is beautiful to be outside in the evening.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Do you plan to do some more things when it gets too cold? I mean, and you know, even in December it can be 75 degrees.
You never know. You never know.
But planning.
We did, yes. So we will have some indoor events as well at J. Craig, and you know, we've got a Food Truck Friday that's planned for November 4th.
Oh, good.
But you know, that all depends on the weather in Alabama. You don't know if it's going to be 70 degrees or if it's going to be, you know, 40 or 50. Yes.
25.
Yes, you never know. So we just kind of have to play that by ear. But definitely for the winter, summer, we'll plan some indoor events. We've got some things going.
That is exciting. Well, is there a charge for any of this?
No. We just want the community to come out and to enjoy. And I think that, you know, for some people, a lot of people in our community can't afford to pay to go to an event, can't afford to, I mean, who can afford to go to the movies nowadays and pay $20 a person and then $10 for popcorn and $5 for a drink? No.
And gas to get there.
Yes, and which is astronomical these days.
Yes.
So no, there's no charge. We just want you to come out and to enjoy. And I will say, you know, for certain elements, obviously for Food Truck Friday, okay, we've got your free entertainment. You pay for your food.
Yes.
For movie night coming up, there's going to be a costume competition, so there's an entry fee for that.
Yes.
But most everything we do is going to be free to the public.
That is awesome. How fun. And this time of year, it's so fun to be outside.
It's wonderful.
Halloween, dressing up.
Yes, and it just puts you in a good mood. I mean, Food Truck Friday this past weekend.
Tell me about that a little bit more.
It was wonderful. We had 3 food trucks come in. We had the Blackbird Pickers come in and play, and the weather was absolutely perfect. You could not have asked for better weather. And I have the best job because I get to just sit there and watch it all happen.
You get to go have fun all the time.
I get to go have fun after we plan it. So, and the guys work so hard to get it set up. So it's a blast. It really is.
Well, I know this is a crazy question, and I think I know, but what is a food truck? And they are so big now.
It's basically a restaurant on wheels. It's regulated by the health department, just like you would see a restaurant. They have to have a business license and everything. So, but they basically hook up their trucks to a big trailer that has a kitchen inside of it. They bring their generators and they serve food out of it, and it is delicious.
Oh, God. And all kinds of food.
All kinds of food. This past time we had the Wharf Seafood. We actually had 2 seafood trucks, and then we had Dog Nation, which is an assortment of cheeseburgers, Philly cheesesteak, and hot dogs. So.
Right, and you could just sit around. Y'all had tables and chairs.
We had tables and chairs set up. We had a stage set up, so you just come and go as you please and listen to music and eat good food.
How fun! Spend time with friends.
That's right.
I'd like to get a whole group and go. That would be fun.
And my whole family came. It was great.
Oh, that is so fun! Why are food trucks so big? I mean, do we know?
It's just like the new thing, and everybody's doing it, and we weren't doing it, so we said, hey, we need to do that.
If it's worked in other communities like ours, and it's a great thing.
It is.
Need to try it.
It is. I think it's just different. You know, you absolutely want to support local businesses. We have some phenomenal restaurants, some of my favorites, but you know, we are a small community, so it's nice to have something different every once in a while. So we bring in these food trucks once or twice a month, and people enjoy it.
And they come from all around.
All around, yes. We do try to keep some local food trucks on rotation as well.
Sure, yeah.
But we try to bring some in from Birmingham or from Alex City, you know, various places.
Well, that is neat. We're going to pause for commercial break, and we'll be right back and talk some more with Lauren.
The senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas, lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Sylacauga's best kept secret? No more. Harvey's on Noble is the place to go for the area's best food and drinks. Whether you're in the mood for steak, burgers, salad, seafood, or dessert, Harvey's on Noble will not disappoint, and the atmosphere is perfect for catching the big game or just relaxing after work. Harvey's is open for dinner Wednesday through Saturdays, so round up the family and we'll see you at Harvey's on Noble, downtown Sylacauga.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision,
where quality is no accident.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Lauren Layton, the Special Events Coordinator at the Sylacauga Parks and Rec Department. We talked about all the events you've had, and you just started in June or the end of May?
Well, my first day, I always tell this story because I think it's funny. My first day was May 31st, the day that I had my emergency C-section for our daughter Stella. So I know, I went in with a bang. So went in on maternity leave, bless their hearts.
Wow.
But planned our first event from the NICU because she was 7 weeks early.
Oh, my, yes.
But I actually started, I think it was the last week of July. It was the week of our first concert. I jumped in on site. So,
well, thank goodness now you can do a lot of things from your phone or your computer.
Honestly, yes. It was a blessing that we were able to do that. So.
Well, her birth was definitely a special event.
It was. It was not boring.
It was not coordinated. I mean, prior to that, I'm sure.
No,
but that's exciting. And she's beautiful.
Thank you. We think so.
Well, now we talked about a lot of the events you've done. What's coming up at the Rec now?
We have several events coming up at the Rec. You can see that there on the screen. First that we've got for October is Storytime with Friends. This is a new series that we're starting, and Princess Belle will be in the park reading a story. It'll be Noble Park at 10 a.m. and then we've got Movie in the Park again at the end of October on the 21st. We'll also have a costume competition for that one. So if you want to enter, go to our website.
Go ahead.
Adults and children.
Okay.
It's we've got 3 different divisions, so 5 to however old you are.
Right.
You can enter the competition online at sylacauga.recdesk.com. And then our final event for October is Think Pink, a breast cancer survivors reception at the community center. And we're going to be partnering with the Coosa Valley Medical Center for that event to make it a great one. I've got a meeting with Vanessa Green to discuss all the details today, so we're excited about it.
Our community is wonderful to partner.
It really is, and I think that's really our goal. We don't want to be the stars that are putting on all of these events. Yes, it's great, and I think I have the best job in the world that I get to kind of head that up. It's the most fun, but creating those community partnerships where we can all work together to create these awesome things for our community is really our goal.
Good. Well, that was for the, is there anything, let's see what else is coming up. You sent me some more pictures.
I did, yes. We've got basketball registration started October 1st. That's going to be going on through the end of November. Our athletic director, Hunter, we've got a lot going on at the Rec in as far as sports goes, and he's worked very hard to really make things as easy as possible for the community, and so we're starting that early this year. I know everybody's looked forward to it starting November 1st for basketball registration, and we just wanted to make sure everybody had ample time to pay that registration fee. $75 is not a small amount of money for a lot of people. So you have extra time. All that to say, you have extra time to sign up for basketball this year.
Plan.
Yes.
And the best way to sign up for those events is at the
is actually on our website, sylacauga.recdesk.com. You can register for basketball there. You can also come by the community center, and we'll be glad to do that for you as well.
And I'll tell you, you'll find out what's going on by following you guys on Facebook.
Yes.
Always something going on.
Yes. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We are constantly posting things. That's how you're going to know what's going on. You can also, once you register on sylacauga.recdesk.com, you don't have to have a kid playing basketball. You can go ahead and register online, and that will put you on our email list. We have a monthly newsletter that we put out so that you know exactly what's going on, and you're not going to miss anything.
Good. I'm sounding surprised, but I actually think I signed up for that the other day because I want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, what else? We were talking about basketball. Oh, here's the
Storytime with
Friends.
Yes, that's going to be in Noble Park on October 15th. So Princess Belle will be there, and we've got a lot more of those planned throughout the year whenever it's nice weather outside. So we just want the kids to come and enjoy a story, learn to love reading, and get to visit with a character. And we'll have a different character in the park during the nice weather months. And,
is this going to be maybe once a month or wait and see, weather-wise?
Weather-wise, wait and see. We'll probably, I think we've got another one planned for November. I've got my calendar at work, but
That's okay.
we'll definitely talk about that more closer to time. But I know that we'll have more planned in the spring and summer months.
Yes,
So.
yes. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's great. And October 21st.
Yes,
All right.
that's our next big one. I think this is going to be heavily attended.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. We've got food trucks that are going to be there, costume competition, free movie, which is
Yes.
awesome. Everybody loves this movie. And then we'll have Cup of Grace, Seafood Queens, Gigi's Food Truck, and Lily Joe's Treats. So you'll have plenty to choose from as far as eating goes. Everybody loves to eat. And you can register for the costume competition, like I mentioned earlier, on our website.
Are there prizes?
There are prizes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have lots of prizes for the top 3 winners in each category. So we'll have a children's division, a youth division, and an adult division. And the prizes obviously are going to appeal to those age groups.
Definitely,
So,
definitely.
yes.
Oh,
So if you're a 5-year-old, you have the opportunity to win $50 gift card to Five Below. And think about how many prizes you can get for yourself with $50 at Five Below.
That's great.
But we've got some other great prizes too,
Yes.
local businesses like the Mercantile and Magnolias, and for the older group and Trailwear. So
Community,
excited.
again, it's just great.
That's our
we all
goal.
pitch in and work together. Wow. Okay, breast cancer survivor.
yeah, so that's coming up at the end of October. We're doing a breast cancer survivors reception. We just want to celebrate. It's going to be very low key but fun. We're going to do refreshments, a pumpkin decorating contest with prizes, and you get photos with Santa in his hot pink suit.
Oh, wow. Santa goes pink too, huh?
That's right. He sure does.
Because this month is Breast Cancer Awareness,
That's right,
I believe.
yes.
That is awesome. Well, that's fun. Do you need to know ahead of time who's coming?
We
to
would like to
register?
know ahead of time
Right.
that you're coming. There's no cost to come,
Okay.
but we would like for you to register at our website, sylacauga.recdesk.com. You're welcome to bring your caregivers with you to celebrate. And we just want you to come and have a good time. If you want to buy a t-shirt, we've got that option online where you can, but you don't have to.
Okay. Was that all the slides? I'm trying to remember.
I think that was it.
That may have been it.
Well, no, there's one more in regards to
The
the things that we've
ceramics.
got. Yes,
Yes,
going
the
on at the
ceramics.
ceramics class, headed up by Miss Sherry Vickers. She's so talented. I swear she
is.
can do anything.
I think so.
But she's going to be teaching you from scratch how to create ceramics. Now, I couldn't begin to tell you how to do that from start to
Me
finish
either.
because I'm definitely not that person, but she can tell you.
She is.
She
Yes,
is.
yes.
And she does that on Tuesdays at 5:30 at the Maxie VZ Senior Center. You create 2 projects. Your first project is a pumpkin.
Yeah.
And those first 2 projects are a total of $40. That includes the pumpkins and all of the supplies you need. And I think that's quite a deal. You
I think
can't
so,
buy
too.
a ceramic pumpkin for this quality at $40.
No.
So it's great. And she's had a lot of people sign up, which is
good,
wonderful.
good.
And you can sign up for that class on our website as well.
Goodness. Yeah, Sherry is wonderful.
She is.
That's some of the things that are ongoing all the time.
Yes.
That will be ongoing.
Yes, and you can sign up for that class at any time.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
What else? Well, no, before I get into the next question, we're going to break for a commercial break. So we'll be right back and talk some more with Lauren.
The Maxie VZ Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie VZ Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Sylacauga's best kept secret? No more. Harvey's on Noble is the place to go for the area's best food and drinks. Whether you're in the mood for steak, burgers, salad, seafood, or dessert, Harvey's on Noble will not disappoint, and the atmosphere is perfect for catching the big game or just relaxing after work. Harvey's is open for dinner Wednesday through Saturdays, so round up the family and we'll see you at Harvey's on Noble, downtown Sylacauga.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into regional condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision,
where quality is no accident.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Lauren Layton, the Special Events Coordinator, excuse me, at the Sylacauga Parks and Rec Department. A relatively new position for you, just been here a while, several months, but you've had a lot going on.
Yes, ma'am. We are busy.
And those are special events, but there are events that go on at the rec all the time. Talk about some of those. I mean, I just wrote down a few: gymnastics, guitar, karate, baton.
Yes, we are, you know, the J. Craig Smith Community Center is really a revolving door. There is always, there's always something going on. So as far as our programs go, like you mentioned, on Mondays, Kid Gym Gymnastics meets there on Monday afternoons. We also have karate that meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
We've got yoga that meets every so often. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know
every
that.
so often they do meet, and we also have guitar lessons that you can sign up for. Now, as far as rec goes, we have Hunter Kane is our athletic director. He does a phenomenal job, and he is busy right now, let me tell you. And we are working on fall sports. They're in full swing. So we've got soccer 4U all the way up to 16U.
Wow,
we've got tackle football. We've got flag football, cheerleading, and we've got girls volleyball. So yes, he is very busy, bless his heart, and I'm not sure how he's in 3 places at once a lot of times, bless his heart.
He makes it work.
He makes it work. He does, because he's just that talented. But we'll also have, like we mentioned earlier, basketball coming up, and then baseball will be coming up in the spring. And then in addition to that, we've got people renting rooms in parks constantly. So we're just busy all the time, and we like it that way.
Oh, I know you do. And it looks beautiful. You've made a lot of improvement. I mean, just painting and things like that.
Sure,
make it
yes.
look nice. It is a nice place. I go to meetings there for dinners and things like that. So it is a great place, and y'all are always very, very, and there's always a lot of other things. I'm here for this meeting, but there's something going on here and something going on here.
Yes.
That's great.
It is.
A great community place.
It is.
Now, I know you have open gym time. Is that what
that is correct? Yes, you'll see that on that schedule. We post a schedule every Monday, which I've got to post it today. But so you know what's going on at the rec, and you have a schedule for what's going to be happening throughout the week and what you can be involved in. And open gym time is a time where anybody can come and use the gym. We often have the guys come and use the gym for basketball, and so every Monday the gym is closed because of Kid Gym Gymnastics, and they have to set up all of the equipment. But anytime you see that open gym, come down. You can play basketball and just have a good time.
Now the rec is open. I've forgotten the exact hours.
It's 7:30 to 4:30.
Okay.
Now sometimes we'll have events in the evenings. So if we do have some sort of meeting in the evening time, then we'll keep that gym open so that the boys can play basketball, or whoever wants to can take advantage of that open gym time.
Okay. Now, no, I didn't tell you I was going to ask this, but I'm thinking the rec is so much more than that building.
It is.
It's parks. I know there's the senior center. That's a lot to maintain and to have events.
It truly is a team effort, and we have the best team. Our parks team is hard at work improving the parks. I'm sure that you can see their hard work has paid off. I mean, they've got Central Park. The landscaping is gorgeous. They're currently working on Noble. They previously did Fairmont as well, and it looks beautiful. And you're going to see some really good improvements to Noble Park. That pavilion is about to get an upgrade. And they are hard at work keeping these parks beautiful. Like I said, we've got Hunter Kane, who's doing athletics, Miss Sherry, who's doing the senior center. So we've got a lot going on, and I'm sure I'm missing people, but we've got a lot going on, and it's really good.
That is great.
Yeah.
It takes a team.
It takes a team. And we're all working together for all of these events too. You know, without Chris Blackman and his team, Alan, Jared, Chris, they're all working hard to set up. And of course, Steve, who's our fearless leader,
Yes,
he's got his hand in everything.
Oh, I
He's
know.
running around constantly. But just to set up these events, everybody is working together to make those things possible.
That's right. Well, I can tell you, it's nice to have community partners like that during, not this summer, but summer before because of COVID. The year before we had not had events because of COVID, but then we decided to have it outside, and the rec was just, yes, that's great. We'll
Yeah.
help you. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And the community was grateful. So, and I noticed on a lot of your flyers you have sponsors.
We
different
do.
sponsors
Yeah,
for
we're
that.
working together with the community, trying to get some partnerships going. You know, we had Heritage South partner with us on our first movie night.
Yeah.
We've got Ben Robbins, who's partnering with us on our next
Yes.
movie night. And then Santa Magic and Coosa Valley Medical Center will be partnering with us for the breast cancer event. So, like we said, we're not a one-man show. We are here to work with everybody.
That is great. Now, let's go over again what's coming up. If we can see those slides again, because I don't want anybody to forget.
Yeah,
Bobby,
absolutely. So the first event we've got coming up is going to be October 15th. That's going to be story time in the park with Princess Belle at 10 a.m. in Noble Park.
Noble Park is I have to clarify, it's the one
It's across
next
from
to
Jack's.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then the next event will be Movie in the Park and Costume Competition. That will be at Central Park from 5 to 9 p.m. on the 21st.
Yes, okay.
You can register for the costume competition at our website, sylacauga.recdesk.com. And then finally, we've got our Think Pink Breast Cancer Survivors Reception at the J. Craig Smith Community Center at 6 p.m. and that'll be October 27th.
Wow. Well, you know, a lot of people say there's nothing to do here. Well, now there is.
Now there is.
There are a lot
we
of
are
events.
solving that problem,
That is
which I
true.
don't personally. I don't think there ever really was a problem. I think
with you.
you've got to put yourself out there, and there's plenty to
Yes.
do. But now you don't have an excuse.
Right, right.
We've got plenty to do.
I think that's fun. And the best way to find out what's going on is to sign up for the newsletter.
That's right. Sign up for our newsletter at sylacauga.recdesk. That's recdesk.com.
Yes, okay.
You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We are constantly posting and putting on our story what's going on.
And I've been to your website just to see kind of what's going on. And
Yes, and we post there as well.
Wow, and I just thought about this. The Miss Sylacauga pageant was just
It was
Saturday.
this past weekend.
And that's
yes.
sponsored by the Rec.
It is.
Yeah,
It's sponsored by the Park and Rec.
It's great.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. What are your plans for the future? We've got about a minute left.
Okay, we have 32 events planned for the year. I'm going to go through all. No, I'm kidding. We have a lot. We've got several movies in the park. We've got concerts in the park. We've got family game nights. We're going to do some
family game night.
Yes. We're going to do laser tag. I know. It's going to be exciting. We've got city stages and poker run that we're going to do. There's so much that we have planned. I couldn't possibly go through it by the time we have to be done, but it's going to be exciting.
Wow.
So sign up for the newsletter and get on social media so that you can know what's going on.
That is great. Thank you so much for what you and the Rec Department is doing for our community. We appreciate it.
Hey, I love it.
That's great. Well, thank you for coming. I know you got a busy day. You said you got some things to post today because it's Monday and meetings to go to. But thank you for joining me, Lauren, and thank you guys for joining me on Library Connection.